All right, you guys, this your boy back at y'all with another one. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Give the video a like, hit the subscribe, and the bell whenever I go live. That way you get those notifications. All right, and I want to give a special shout out to Mark at TweetGuard Right for tagging me on this particular story on Twitter. Now, the two individuals that you see on this screen, the guy on the left is the guy that robbed the Hamburglar, Brian Windhorst, right? Number one, arguably, number one LeBron James dick lick, right? And the guy on the right, arguably the number 4 LeBron James dick lick and Tim Bontemps, right? What's up, Omega Red? Good morning, Stephanie. Now, these two got in a heated argument during a podcast about the status of LeBron James being the MVP. See, I love stuff like this, right? It's nothing like a civil war within the Lemedia that gets me jumping up my seat and onto this computer and talk about it, right? That's right. So Tim Bontemps, the article says, so the veteran ESPN NBA writer Tim Bontemps is fed up with Brian Windhorst. Earlier this week, Bontemps polled 101 media members about who they felt was the MVP. As of now, media members polled Bontemps believed Jokic had pulled way ahead of the MVP race after LeBron James and Joel Embiid suffered injuries in the past few months. Jokic, who has been spectacular this season, averaged career highs of 26 points, 10.9 rebounds, and 8.8 assists while shooting career best from 3 at 41.8% and the free throw line 85.3%. He was off to a strong start when the straw poll was last conducted in mid-February, coming in third behind LeBron and Joel Embiid, which is 164 points separating the trio. However, James and Embiid have missed significant time since then, allowing Jokic to pull away. Now, during the most recent episode of ESPN Hoop Collective podcast, Windhorst and Bontemps got into a heated debate after Windhorst suggested LeBron was way ahead of the MVP race before he got injured, despite Bontemps' poll numbers saying otherwise. And see, this is what we're talking about right here when it comes to this dude. There's no way in hell LeBron James was way ahead of the pack when it comes to this MVP race. That's what he wanted to put out there to the masses, right? This is what we call propaganda. What's up, Mr. Winters? My homie, my little brother Max was royalty in the building this morning. This is the kind of lie that the Lemedia wanted you to believe, right? See, this is why I don't understand, right? And I don't want no motherfucker in a right mind or in their left mind calling me some fucking hater. I'm calling it where I see it. All right. So before any of you dick licks come here and talk about, oh man, LB man, you being a hater, just listen for one time in your meaningless life to what I have to say. What's going on, Kurt Egg Monroe? I don't understand how you sign LeBron James. You give him all this power, right? And then he pretty much puts his stamps on going out and getting set name players, right? And then after you get set name players, of course, one of those guys got to be like a top 5 player in the NBA, maybe 2 if on a lucky day, right? Then he paints this picture about if I'm not there, these guys are practically worthless, so that means I'm the MVP. I don't see how people don't see what's going on here. So you sign guys like Wesley Matthews, Caldwell Pope, all these other role players, right? Marquise Morris, you sign all these guys based on LeBron's blessing. And then somehow, oh, well, if I'm not there, man, the team would be the shit. When he picks those players. And don't tell me he don't have a hand in picking those players. but somehow he's the MVP. What's up, every real gamer? What's going on, man? Real Facts TV. I see y'all in the building this morning. Good morning, everybody. And then you got jackasses like Shannon Sharp wearing goddamn goat masks every day, and then you got Brian Windhorst bringing his Oompa Loompa fat ass on TV, talk about how LeBron is way ahead of everybody. And then he moves the goalpost by saying, well, how many first place votes did LeBron James got? I don't understand how people don't see this. I mean, it just goes back to my original point. Guys just love being lied to. People just love being lied to. People just love being duped. Now I want y'all to listen to this clip.
The race was tied 2 months ago. It was these three guys.
LeBron had a significant advantage.
No, he didn't. He had these small. Okay. You can make up facts now and yell like people on Twitter, like you were talking about earlier.
Well, it's one thing to say a guy misses. It's one thing to say, well, a guy misses 7 weeks because of an injury. Yes, that's.
You're gonna listen. You just said LeBron has a significant lead. That is a lie. LeBron had the closest advantage.
How
anyone get Brian?
I don't give a flying bleep about the total points. I know that you put the total points in there and that matters to you. The only thing that matters to me is first place votes. How many first place votes does LeBron have?
I will look it up now. I'm not even gonna bother looking it up. He was barely ahead.
There's no way that's true. He had like way more first place votes.
Well, let's just go with that straw poll. The race was tied 2 months ago. It was these two. Okay.
To him. Now, first place votes matter. Not the total number of points, because the total number of points will actually determine who's the MVP. You see how they move the goalposts and shit? What's up, J-Dog? Salute to my boy J-Dog. Salute to Pink Meadows, my sister in the building. To him, first place votes matter. To him. I mean, and if you really think about it, number one means that everything that Brian Windhorst considered, that when he goes to every restaurant, he gets the number one at the drive-thru. But it's mind-boggling. It's mind-numbing to see the links that the media will go through to make sure that this guy's the MVP, because last season, when Giannis won the MVP, right? LeBron put out that during cryptic tweet talking about, I need to readjust my circle from a square and all this nonsense, because he didn't win the MVP, right? Now, this guy's missed significant time due to injury, but somehow he's still in the MVP conversation? How is that possible? Someone explain to me how is that possible. So he has a hand on and picking the roster, right? And then he proclaims himself to be the MVP based on the roster that he picked. And then you got his dick legs coming on TV, talk about, oh man, this man's the MVP, like Brian Windhorst. I don't fucking understand it. And then when you think about it, he is engaging in tampering when he's actively trying to pursue other players, like whether it be Kevin Durant, whether it be Jimmy Butler, whether it be Kawhi Leonard, whether it be Paul George, whether it be Bradley Beal. Because earlier this season, oh man, we got to get Bradley Beal. When I've told people consistently, ad nauseum, over and over and over again, that he has no interest in leaving the Wizards have no interest in trading him. But yet, people still push that narrative. Oh man, the Wizards they got to get Bradley Beal, man. Bradley Beal got to get out of there, man. If he's the best player in the world, why does he need all this help? Now, don't get me wrong. The team has to win the champion. It's not just one person, all right. But But you can't say that and then turn around and say that, oh man, LeBron James, the reason why these teams be winning rings. Okay. So now you're talking out both sides of your mouth. You can't say LeBron's the reason why he's the best player in the world, and without him, you're not going to go to the NBA Finals, and then turn around and say that, oh man, when they don't win, you turn around and say, well, he ain't had no help. So which one is it? Look, I have no love for Tim Bontemps, okay? Tim Bontemps is another LeBron James dick lick, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't be fooled by the theatrics, okay? They might call us a heated debate, but Tim Bontemps is another LeBron James dick lick, okay? Now, I put a link in the chat. You guys want to comment and tell me what you think about what we just saw. And then we can cook on this. This is disgusting. They really want this dude to be MVP so bad. And shout out to my homie, CB Sports TV, because he touched on this when we talked about this wrecking ball that can take out the side of McDonald's, right? He did really want him to catch Kareem in the scoring as all-time leading scorer. They want him to catch Jordan in rings and all other accolades. Look, I won't be surprised if these guys really pushing to write a book about this dude when he finally retires from basketball. I really believe that. Brian Windhorst's fat ass is trying to get fat in the pockets because, it's pretty apparent he's fat in the stomach. Now he's trying to get fat in the pockets by securing a book deal to write about LeBron James. I'm pretty sure that's what it is at the end of the day. What's up, Rudy Breeze? My boy J-Dog in the building. Yeah, Bill Russell does have the most rings, but they want him to catch Jordan, though. Because to the mainstream media, Michael Jordan is the standard bearer as far as like the end-all be-all for basketball. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. But yeah, but Bill Russell do have the most rings, but it's not about that. It's about catching MJ. It's about comparing LeBron's legacy to MJ's legacy. That's what this is mostly about. And the media wants LeBron James to, attain that so bad so they can call themselves writing a story about him and all that. All right. So we start off with Sterling Young. You was in here first. All right, what you got on this, man?
Yeah, salute to the chat. When I saw this, I just straight laugh. It's like who's fighting? It's like fighting over who can get the LeBron draws first. In this argument, it's just ridiculous. It's like two of them fighting over one man. It's like this is really what it really is. And it's definitely for Brian Windhorst, he definitely deserved to fight himself. So is Tim, these guys making this media thing more worse when they always get to LeBron. It's like it just gave me sick encouragement because he called out because he called Brian a jackass over his love for LeBron, but I'm gonna call Tim a jackass because you also in love with LeBron too. It's just disgusting seeing these guys just fighting over this man here. It's disgusting. It's desperate.
All right, D Money, what you got on this, man?
And what I got on it first, I salute you, LB. And when I first when you first got on here and you going on all that, man, these guys they LeBron and shit. And what one thing that you hit on, you talked about the money part, and then about Brian Reynolds writing a book and shit. Then it made me realize all these guys being gay and camping for LeBron. I think some of them are just, they are gay for LeBron, but some of them it is all about money. And one thing about LeBron, at one point in LeBron's career, I don't know when did it happen, he got real political with his shit. You know what I'm saying? And real strategic. I said the word wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? That nigga LeBron, that nigga say he care about his brand, his image. He make it bigger than basketball. This nigga finna be the king on and off the court. So he a lot of niggas pockets in the media for certain narratives to be pushed. And I didn't even think about the book thing. So it just made me believe, when niggas ride for LeBron, it's kind of like, damn, it's like a money move almost. It's a campaign type shit. And they brainwashing the people. And, that's my thoughts on it so far. I know probably Brent want to go and shit, but man, hey, bro, this shit is sad, bro, because what happened to journalists, man? We don't have no more, really, we come to YouTube for the real journalists. You know what I'm saying? Journalists, everything entertainment now. But I'm done.
Yeah, man, it's disgusting what's going on right now. Look, covering them is one thing, but it's another thing when you sit up there and you blatantly tell a lie, right? And you and these people that believe these lies, they're complicit in the oppression what's going on, right? They're literally trying to flood ESPN and Fox Sports 1 with LeBron coverage all day long. What's up, T Price? It's just disgusting, man. Brett Jackson, man, what you got on this, man?
Yo, salute, man. It's been a minute since I've been in here. Salute to everybody in the panel. I just want to touch bases on it a little bit, man, because I think this is something that we all been seeing, man, for years. It's funny to me how, and shout out to Ticket TV and Too Raw for TV because they touch bases on this, frequently. But it's just funny to me how anybody who poses a threat to LeBron James, they automatically become public enemy number one. You hear how they are trying to push Steph Curry out of Golden State to go and join LeBron in LA. All you keep hearing is how great of a player Steph Curry is. All you kept seeing was, at the time, LeBron, during the All-Star game, how he was trying to hype up Steph Curry, saying, oh, yeah, you started this. You the man. You changed the game. Oh, okay, so now you're using that as a recruiting tool. But what gets me is you get Kevin Durant, where the media continuously slanders him and jumps on his back for what he's doing. And just to put it out there, I'm not with the whole teaming up thing, none of that. But at the same time, keep that same energy on both sides, man. It's just gotten to a point now where the journalism has lost the integrity of it. It's so biased in ways that I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's unbelievable. You can't turn on First Take. You can't turn on First Things First without it being nothing or about LeBron. It's always about LeBron. And I understand. He's the face of the league. He's a money maker. I understand that. But when LeBron James has gone away, what about the other up-and-coming superstars? Why isn't Zion Williams getting no type of recognition? What about Kyle Murray? Those guys. What about those guys? Yeah, granted, he's hurt. But what about your man down there in Atlanta? Atlanta is like third or fourth in the East right now. They balling. But they're not getting no type of recognition. None at all. It's sickening, man. It's sickening.
Yeah, it's definitely sickening. And I just want to put that out there. I ain't no fan of this whole team up thing either. I'm no fan of that. and I agree 100%. You got to call it the way we see it consistently. You can't pick and choose who you want to go after. You can't pick and choose who you want to be the hero and who you want to be the villain.
Yeah,
And
it's
Brett,
like
this the
it's
thing.
like
Hey, Brett, this the
yeah,
thing. LeBron and KD actually cool with each other.
yeah. But it seemed like ever since Kevin Durant said that, you know, the whole LeBron James thing is toxic. You know, it's almost like I remember at a point in time. Remember when Kawhi was with the Raptors and the entire media and the entire LeBron James fan crowd was rooting for him because they wanted him to beat the Warriors? And all you kept hearing about is how great of a player Kawhi was because they all thought that he was going to go join LeBron in LA. And the minute that he decided that he wasn't going to join LeBron, the whole media turned against him.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And they're doing the same thing to Kevin Durant, man. Kyrie Irving. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. I'll go ahead and let somebody else cook, man.
All right, Kid Trunks, what you got on this, man?
Oh, so nothing much really. What's the topic? Just the media being, biased and stuff.
Yeah, so you just got in, all right? So normally I was just like tell you to read the title on the screen, but what we talk about is a civil war. Is there a civil war within the Lemedia? So you have Brian Windhorst and Tim Bontemps basically arguing over where LeBron James is at in the MVP race.
Well, he's not even in the race. I don't even know how that's possible. Like that's all. That's all. The media is just biased. That's what I always said before. I like LeBron James. Not like I hate him or anything. I respect his game. But soon he leaves, I think the NBA will be probably a little bit. I think it'll be a good. It'll be a curse and also a gift if he do leave the NBA. Because I feel like the NBA will be more balanced. And I don't know who the media are going to bend on their knees for and get fucked by no Vaseline with. But we'll see.
Yeah, see, and this is the thing that really pisses me off, right? You know who should be in the MVP race, but they ain't talking about him? Chris Paul.
Yeah, he should be in the race, but
they're talking about Golden Bean and goddamn Nikola Jokic. The true MVP is goddamn Chris Paul.
Hey, you know something, LB? It's crazy that you mentioned that because if you take a look at Chris Paul, every team that Chris Paul has been to or traded to, he's completely turned that team around.
Yeah.
Like remember when he went to OKC? They traded him to OKC, and everybody was like, "Oh, his career is over with. He's gonna be a journeyman. OKC doesn't have a chance. They're done." And he got him in the playoffs. They almost beat James Harden in the bubble. Then he goes over to Phoenix. Granted, we all remember how well Phoenix played last year in the bubble. They was the only team in the bubble that didn't lose the bubble. But what I'm saying is that he went over to Phoenix, and right now, I think they're second or third in the West.
Hold on, let me look at the standings right now. But I do believe they're number 2 in the West.
Yeah, I want to say it's Utah, Phoenix, the Clippers.
Yeah, number 2.
I think the Lakers are like 4th or 5th.
Well, Donovan Mitchell injured, right?
Yeah, he just they're second.
They're second.
How many days is he's out for?
I think he's gonna be out maybe another week or so.
Yeah, they in the second seed.
The Lakers are 5th right now in the Western Conference. The Jazz are number 1. So to be honest with y'all, I know I said Chris Paul should be in the MVP conversation, but my policy: the best player on the best team is the MVP.
Donovan Mitchell. The media need to give more respect for Donovan Mitchell.
And that's where I was getting at.
I'll take him over James Harden. I'll take him over James Harden.
But you know,
I don't give a
to me, this would be the 4 people that the media is talking about as far as like MVP go: Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, Joel Embiid, and number 4 and James Harden. This should be This should be the 4 people that the media is talking about as far as like MVP rates. They should not be talking about Jokic, because the Denver Nuggets, they're 4th in the Western Conference right now.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid missed too many games. James Harden,
Man,
I mean,
look, I don't care about injuries and all that. See, that's what we got to understand, right?
whatever it takes to win an award. Like if you miss too many games, then how are you available to win the award though?
Look, I know what everybody's getting at as far as injuries go, but at the same time, you can't use someone's. It's one thing if they didn't play the whole season, right? That's one thing. It's a whole other thing where if a guy missed like 10 games here and 5 games there due to injury and all that, and then on top of that, you got guys playing just because, not playing just because.
Well, hell, if they gonna give if the NBA decides to give out MVPs to guys who've missed games because of injury, then let's start giving out MVPs to guys who missed the playoffs. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Jerry West was the only player in NBA history to win Finals MVP and to lose in the final.
I don't know, but
I don't know how that happened, but
though, because I be seeing what Nick Wright be saying, it'd be like a close MVP race, and he'd be like, "Well, he did miss 3 more games than him." I was like, "Nigga, you know what I mean? Who's the most valuable player to that team? Put the 3 games, and then it'd be like one player in team have like the second, first seed, the next player be like the 5th seed or something, and depending who player they like, they just, you know what I'm saying? They cut for that player.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, okay, if you miss like a couple like 10 or 12 games, then you can still win MVP or probably like around like 20. Yeah, I'm not saying that. So Joel do got he do got a chance to win it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Same with Donovan Mitchell. He might miss a week or so. I mean, he can still come out and win it if he got the number 1 seed and he start balling out.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree with you on that one. Trump. I agree with you on that. It'd be different if you miss like 45 games or something like that.
Yeah. But, yeah, but my honest opinion is Donovan Mitchell and between Joel and Embiid. That's really it.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, kid, bro. I was wondering how some people have Joel Embiid as number 1 in the MVP. I'm like, the man is 41-14, and they was on the media talking about, well, he has a bad away record. I'm like, it's 41.
Oh, see what I'm saying, man? Come on, man. Really?
Mm-hmm.
A bad away record? Is that what we're doing now?
They said he had a bad away record. And then I looked at the standings, I'm like, damn, he's 41. Like, what? As long as you win, baby, you know what I mean? As long as you got more wins.
Really? Okay, what? Oh my God, I done heard it all. A bad away record.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking serious?
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you serious? A bad away record. So we gonna use a bad away record as justification for him not being MVP?
Exactly. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? The Sixers are like 38-17.
See,
Like,
this is need to take the MVP out of the media.
You can still win MVP. It's also like,
or I think they should add player and coaches.
And coaches, or probably retired players too. Like a small percentage of them should vote. That's my opinion.
Or they need to go back.
Strictly media-driven award.
They need to go back to how the MVP voting used to be in the 70s and I think before the 80s seasons, where the players voted for the MVP.
Just the players?
Voted for the MVP, not media.
No coaches? Right.
No coaches. No coaches. No media. No sports. None of that.
I mean, I think that would be pretty good, but like, I still think coaches should vote too. That because like they see the game through a different scope.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, but when did the media start getting all this fucking power, man? Like,
Man, listen,
When he
Shoot,
started getting
no.
to vote all this shit, man, like
it's money.
Draymond Green went to All-Star game, man.
It's
I'm
money
No.
driven
I mean,
politics.
it's because journalists used to be respected. So you know what I mean. They had an integrity. But we came to the point where they're more entertainers now. They're not even journalists.
Yeah, it's all about like for instance, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Stephen A. Smith on his Facebook page live like a few days ago and was like going off on the Brooklyn Nets because Kevin Durant wasn't playing, James Harden wasn't playing, and the first thing that comes out of his mouth is thank God for LeBron James. Really?
What he
Really?
said,
yeah.
Well, Stephen A. Smith is a wishy-washy motherfucker to begin with.
No,
Okay,
no. At one point in time, man, when Stephen A. Smith first got around, when you started seeing him on TV back in the early to mid 2000s, you was like, yo, this guy right here might actually, know what he's talking about. Shit.
No. Not the mid 2000s. No. But
Shit.
you remember when he was on that show when he trashed, he dog trash
Like
some players.
I didn't really know too much about Stephen A. Smith until he came over to ESPN when they were doing who was it? The Lakers and the Pistons were in the finals. That's when I started kind of seeing Stephen A. Smith. I was like, yo, but I didn't know anything about him until that year.
See, I fuck with Stephen A. to a certain extent, but what I don't fuck with is if you pay attention to the man's a simp, you know what I mean? He would shit on a black man fast, quick, in a hurry. But when it comes to a woman or some shit, he gonna bow down on kiss their feet. You know what I mean? He kind of do a lot of ass kissing. He really just Stephen A. to me is a typical. I don't know if he is, but he like a boule type nigga. You know what I mean? If I know what the boule is, he just like he like a company man that's like.
yeah, we know what the bully is.
Man, let me ask y'all a question. I want y'all honest opinion. When LeBron and AD gets back, do you guys really believe that the league is going to do everything in their power to try to get them into the finals?
Hell yeah.
I talked about it yesterday. I said some stuff, media, the whole thing. They're gonna fix that game. To get the team like LeBron and 80 years, and one thing about like the media. The problem with the media today is no one fact checks anything before put it on live TV. The problem is the fake quotes come out months ago, and ESPN even covered it like it was like legit.
Yeah.
Always the truth is the lie. The truth is the lie, and the lie is the truth. Is the problem. Nobody cares about the fact that just their version of the truth. It's like rumors. Like they say, rumors. I heard that such and such player had did this, and now the NBA's look into it. It's not even fat. Jalen is trying to push the narrative. So, like, if the fact is at all the end with their agenda, they bypass and post it because they know the limits is for follow them, keep the narrative going. So, agenda that can like really save it. And that's what I really don't like about the media because it's just crazy, such a bias. It's just such a bias that they can't report actuality.
It just kind of frustrates me to the point where are the CEOs and the presidents and the chairmen of these multi-billion-dollar sports agency companies, the ESPNs and the Fox Sports, where it's like, how are you guys allowing this fiasco to go on? You guys say you're the worldwide leader in sports. You got these journalists, but they come on here and they blatantly lie. I've never seen, like I said, man, I've never seen nothing like it in my life. Like, they will kick you out of college, for plagiarism. But it's okay for you guys to sit here and lie to the general, as Stephen A. would say, lie to the general public just to keep one guy relevant.
Hey, but you know what it is, bro? They would get in trouble if they made like a fucking oath to the truth in journalism, but they made an oath to being entertained.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't give a fuck. As long as them executives that be rolling in and shit. I mean, I think one thing controversy sells. So I think a lot of times that's when ESPN put out lists, they'll have a player a little too high or a little too low. You know what I mean?
They do that. They do that to make controversy, bro. That'd be fucking stupid, man. Just be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? They put like
Yeah.
Zion over Klay Thompson. I remember that day too, man.
Yeah, like when they had like Steph Curry over Isaiah Thomas of the Bad Boy Pistons. I said, what?
Yeah. I be telling people that Isaiah Thomas better than Steph Curry. And I didn't realize how good Isaiah Thomas was for real until the Jordan documentary.
Draymond Green over Shaquille O'Neal and Wilt? What?
You serious? Well, hold on. You capping, right? You dead serious?
Bro, if you pull up that list, I'm telling you.
What list? What's it called?
I think it was ESPN's top 50 players in the modern NBA history. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna try to pull it up.
Yeah, because I don't believe that, to be honest with you.
But I'm telling you, I really believe
it's not a book to me.
Hold on, man, I'm trying to pull it up. I really believe that they had Draymond Green over Shaquille O'Neal. Hold on.
But to me, it's not really about it to me. It's about the narrative. Like Kyrie's the best example of that because very few people are willing to break the game down. Like some people, they never go to like some First Take or Undisputed or First Thing First. You know, the basketball analysts of any analyst for that matter, they aren't analysts. They just TV personalities. They're not gonna break the game out. They're gonna trash the player. Like, man, this guy complains about this and that. He should be out the league.
Nah, bro. So listen, like I said before, man, when LeBron James leaves, when he retires from the NBA, that's gonna be a good thing and a bad. It's gonna be bad because the media not gonna be all over him. And he's the face of the league. He'll be gone.
Still,
but when he leaves,
still gonna be he's gonna be all over him.
Okay, but he's not playing though. So what the media gonna do? All they gonna say what he's doing outside the NBA.
I don't know. That's just how Lemedia is. The Lemedia is. That's how they are.
Hold on. Listen, what they're gonna do. Okay, now they're gonna try and make other players the face, and I think the NBA might be more balanced because you got Luka. He might stay in Dallas for a little bit, or who knows? He might leave if Mark Cuban don't make any adjustments or get pieces for him. LaMelo, he gonna be in Charlotte. I think he's gonna stay in Charlotte. I think Michael Jordan gonna give him some players. And who else? You got Boston. You got Milwaukee with Giannis. You got Philly. You got the Nets for a little bit. You go to the West Coast.
Hold on,
you got Steph and Clay.
You said, hold on, my fault, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. You said Boston?
Yeah, with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna be honest about this one. Boston is a good team. I think it's time to kind of blow that up a little bit.
What? They got something good right now. I like Jaylen Brown.
No, they don't. You see who they lost to?
Who they lose to?
Boston is a good team, man. No doubt about it. I mean, for a while there, you go back and look at them about a month or so ago, they were like 8th or 9th in the East. Right now, they're in the 5th place in the East. So they have a good team. I just don't think that they are.
What you mean blow it up? What you mean?
Hey, hold on, y'all. I want to get too raw in there. Too raw.
What's up, Too Raw?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Too Raw, man?
Hey, so in case you ain't heard, you're the big fat yeast roll, and Tim Bontemps gotta tell you he did debate about LeBron MVP status. So what you got on this, man?
Who was arguing about it?
Brian Windhorst and Tim Bontemps, two LeBron James dick licks.
Let me guess. Windhorst was arguing that LeBron's still an MVP candidate.
Yes.
Oh my fucking God!
Bullseye.
How is he? Where?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
Hey,
Hey,
They said
Hey,
that
I'ma
nigga
tell you
drawers.
how.
They smelling his
Hey,
drawers. Man.
T-Raw, hey, I'm trying to get the breakdown like how Brian Windhorst breaks down a whole chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah, tear that bitch apart. No, but I'm just trying to figure out, man, how is the okay? So they penalized Kawhi Leonard for missing 20 games a year or whatever because of low management. They said Joel Embiid's not MVP because he's missed 17 or 18 games. How the fuck is LeBron the MVP candidate and the team not even in the top of the conference?
Mm-hmm.
get him too raw. Cook.
How? His numbers are okay. He ain't put up career numbers. I mean, he hasn't played since. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. These guys are these guys are so irresponsible, man. They're not even talking from an objective angle anymore. It's like it's obvious that they're campaigning for a motherfucker, man. He's not in the MVP race. Stop trying to force the bullshit. That's why people starting to hate certain players, man, because of shit like this and his fat ass, fat fucking cuckold fucking pickle dick, cat munching ass fucking. He's just like a weirdo fat fuck, man. Probably go around and sniff LeBron's locker and shit. Fat ass.
Hey, what's the names that we been playing about? What's their name?
And he probably
Brian Windhorst.
Brian
go
Windhorst.
around behind him and lick the crumbs off his plate.
But you know,
That nigga will bite his toe. He'll eat LeBron dirt off his toenails, nigga.
imagine what Brian Windhorst should do.
Marshmallow ass motherfucker. I'm about to roast his fucking ass, boy.
Come over, Brian. Put my pants down. He's like, oh, LeBron, I've been waiting.
That nigga been following his ass since high school, man.
Yeah, but
He was an accurate reporter, I believe. So like that's already a fucking bias. Come on, man. Why they having them up there?
I mean, the dude's feet can't even touch the floor for crying out loud when he's sitting on a goddamn computer chair. But yet, I'm supposed to take his knowledge of basketball? No, I'm going to take his knowledge of what kind of Twinkies he eats. Okay? That's it. He's in the wrong profession being a goddamn sports commentator. He needs to be a Travel Channel correspondent of the best barbecue spots in Memphis.
No, for real, I definitely think about that. You talking about barbecue ribs? Well, that man that we talking about.
It could be ribs, it could be goddamn brisket, it could be goddamn hog muff for all I care.
You know how they got Man versus Food?
Yeah.
He needs his own show called Man Destroys Food.
You're gonna win every time, man. The strange food. That's funny. I got a question on DC, right? What do you think about Nick Wright? And
Nick Wright?
Yeah,
he's another one. Like it's like, look, man. I'm not saying that other players in the past didn't get favorable coverage, but not to this extent. I get that we got social media now, we didn't back then. But that's no fucking excuse, man. These guys are you can't. I don't understand how you can have an analyst, him, Windhorst, Shannon Sharp, and Skip Bayless too, because he's on the opposite side. When did we start having people up here who are overly biased toward players? And that shit cool.
yeah.
Hey, too raw. I had just said that about 10 minutes ago, man. It's gotten to a point now where the integrity of journalism is out the window now.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's gone, man. It's not there no more. Like, I remember, like I said, man, and I've said this many a times. I remember growing up watching NBA Inside stuff. And you remember everybody, every team got shine.
Yep.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was the face of the league. Yeah, the Bulls was always on top. But man, I'm telling you, back then, you could go through every NBA team in the league and you could name at least 3 or 4 players for that team. Can you do that now?
No. You can tell that when Barkley keep feeling them. Well, who that? Who he play for? Oh, AT&T. He don't know who the fuck you guys are.
Exactly.
He professional analyst.
Exactly.
But yeah, you're right. At one point in time in the 90s, I knew every. I put it like this. I didn't know everybody, but I knew all the starting. I knew the starting fives on every team, and I knew most of the bench.
Exactly.
Now it's hard. It's difficult. You got to study it.
You knew back in the 90s. You knew. You was like, okay, we got San Antonio coming to town tonight. That starting five is nasty. Oh shit, we got to look out for their bitch because we got 2 dogs. The big two.
Right.
But now, man, I couldn't even name 5. I couldn't even name 5 on the bench for the Spurs now.
Yeah, and on the bad teams, I can name maybe the stars.
Exactly.
But I have to really look to see who else is on them teams. I'm like, he play for them? He play for them? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought he retired. Oh, I thought he was in Cleveland. Because they don't talk about it. And they're doing a really bad job promoting the NBA. And that's why ratings, part of it is why the ratings are low.
Yeah, because all you hear about is it's either Lakers or LeBron. Remember when LeBron missed the playoffs his first year in LA, and all you kept hearing about during the playoffs was how to make the how can they put more help around LeBron to get LeBron better?
Yeah, man, I did a rant video about that shit one time, man, because I think it was that Game 7 when Kawhi hit that game, the series winner against Philly.
Yeah.
And I turned on the TV the next day. I'm expecting them to talk about that. And you got Chris Broussard and some other loser talking about what the Lakers need to do in the offseason. I'm like, man, are you serious?
Exactly. never seen nothing like it. Or how I remember you made this in one of your videos a long time ago when you talked about how. Remember when the media was running with Kawhi because they wanted him to beat the Warriors because we all thought that he was going to join the Lakers.
Right.
And then the moment that he decided not to, the entire media turned their back against him.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden they don't like him.
Yep.
But
come on, but Nick Wright was praising him.
Yeah.
Talking about what he brings to the table and all this type shit because they all thought he was going to LA. And the minute he signed with the Clippers, they just started sitting on him.
They turned their backs on him.
Yep.
Now we got a new one. Now you got the new talking point now is the media is trying to drive Steph Curry out of Golden State to go join LeBron.
Yeah, but we can't get into that because let's be honest, Steph Curry ain't going to no Lakers, man. I don't care what nobody.
Well, we know he's not. I hope he would.
Yeah, he not.
I would hope that he would.
He gonna stay. He gonna stay. When Clay come back,
as they will put it, you know.
When Clay come,
oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh, when Clay come back, he's not gonna be 100% healthy. He's not gonna be the same player, but he's still gonna give you at least 20 or 17 points per game.
Yeah,
or 22 some. So they're gonna be back in the playoffs easily.
Let me ask y'all this though: is LeBron? When is his opt-out year?
I think it's after next year.
Next year?
I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's after next year.
Just after next year.
Let's just say something happens where AD is not the same guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's say, AD start having injury problems. Do you think it's possible that LeBron might leave to go to Golden State or something like that? If Clay's there and Steph's there.
I hope not.
I hope he don't do that, man. Because that was really like he's chasing. I don't know.
You know what's wrong? Hey, it wouldn't surprise me.
I could see him in New York or some shit.
It
But
wouldn't surprise me.
New York. Yeah.
I could
I
probably.
don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't think LeBron's going to end his career in LA. I feel like he's going to go to some other team before everything's said and done with. I might be wrong.
Well, now that you mentioned that,
Yeah,
T-Raw,
you might be right because after that, you got to think once LeBron gets to a point where we look at LeBron like, okay, this nigga really got at least one more year, or he's really done. The media, when a player starts to retire or they see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel, they tend to be really, really nice to that player. You know what I mean? Just like, damn, this guy's gonna be gone. You know what I mean? So I feel like
true that.
they wouldn't care. They're like, man, LeBron built all his brands. You know what I'm saying? People gonna make an argument no matter what LeBron do, they're gonna support that nigga. So LeBron really can't do no wrong. You know, I mean, if you had on your third team, nigga, what's one more team? You know what I mean?
Right.
let me ask y'all this. Do y'all really think that LeBron will win one more ring, or do you think he will tie Michael Jordan for titles?
Never.
He gonna get one more. I think he might get one more. That's it.
No, I don't think he's gonna win one.
You don't think so?
Possible he might win one more, but I think as he gets older, he's gonna have to be on more. He's gonna have to have more and more talent around him. He's gonna have to at least eventually cede the reins to a player that's better than him as he gets older.
Hey, I tell you what though.
What?
This is a crazy joke. If LeBron, hold on. If LeBron don't win one this year, shit, he got a good ass excuse. Father time.
No, not him. I want to see an excuse from his fans. I want to see an excuse.
I mean, you can make an argument that you started to see. Well, at least I know I have. I started seeing.
You can see it though
in LeBron's game when he made his way back to Cleveland. I say around that 2017 season is when I started seeing kind of slippage in his game, just a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm saying father time. He got. I mean, that's not the biggest excuse, but that's a good one.
You know,
I don't see a lot of players doing what he's doing at his age.
It's been slow. It's been a real slow, gradual, like from an athleticism standpoint. Yeah, I can see it's a decline, and you know, he still have moments where he plays defense, but as you get older, it's kind of hard to be, you know, active on both sides. You know,
true.
So
that's why I'm saying like, well, Giannis need to hurry up and start shooting quick and be more awareness and have more awareness in his game.
You know what?
This athleticism not gonna save you for the rest of your life, huh?
Giannis, when I look at Giannis, bro, I look at him as a big man who be the guard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, you can always be more skilled. Like, I think like a turn away jump shot fadeaway, like Dirk, he'll be way more lethal. But I think that nigga be like the game starter. Like some players, I look at him, you can tell like, all right, this player is what he's gonna be. I mean, he'll get no better.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Giannis need a freaking Steph Curry jump shot and be wet every time. Now I'm just saying he needs a mid-range shot and he need to work more on his post moves. Be more skilled in his post moves. Sure. If he does that, he gonna even have a better career.
If he does that, bro, then he'll be making the finals every year. He's the conference.
And shoot some 3-pointers then and there, like probably like 2 or 3 a game, and that's it, really. But you can't just Euro step dunk on everybody every time. That's not gonna work in today's game. And it's
only gonna take it to the second round. I mean, he do at a very high level, but only can get you so far. He's so athletic and long, he can literally dunk on your team until about the second round. You know what I'm saying? And then he play some real basketball.
No, my problem is his post game. Well, his post game is his jump shot.
Yeah, I agree.
I just look at that team. I just look at Milwaukee and like, you know, what the fuck is management doing, man? They're gonna end up. I mean, I don't know, man. They're just been blundering, man. They're gonna end up fucking driving him out of Milwaukee.
Yep.
If he do leave, he need to go play with Luka.
Hold on. What about management you don't like? I thought they've been doing a pretty solid job. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
I don't know, man.
I mean, they had a couple busts. You know, Jabari Parker ended up being a bust.
Yeah, but every time we take to the playoff, they always be always falling up short.
That's true. Hey, T-Raw and everybody, I forgot that they forgot to re-sign Malcolm Brogdon. I forgot about the move. That was a bad move. But overall, they've been pretty solid, though.
I mean, they're trying, but I think when you have a big man like him, man, you gotta have a like with me. Someone else he said I agree with, man. Giannis is the type of dude that's great for the first 3 quarters, but he's not a closing type player because of his weaknesses. He needs a point guard, man. He needs somebody like a Chris Paul or even a Dame Lillard.
Yeah, that's true. Like it's like Giannis. I said this before. Giannis is like he's basically a big man. You know what he's good at. He's not that great at shooting or like anything else really. So you need to get another player to pair him with that can be great at his the things that he's not so great in, like controlling the game, shooting.
Right.
Like a Shaq and Kobe. You know, right. If you got a big man, you need to give him a shooter or like a playmaker, like an Oscar Robertson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's basketball 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Giannis is not a good foul shooter.
Yep.
He doesn't have much of a jump shot. He's limited. So like teams can key in on that shit, man. But if you got Lillard, well, this is a good outside shooter. He's a good closer. He's a great foul shooter. So that counteracts the things that Giannis is bad at. And usually when you got a championship big man like that, he usually has a all-star or Hall of Fame type player in the backcourt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to go play with that boy Luka. That's mine.
Luka?
Yep, that's the best player for him. That's my pick.
He's on a 5-year deal, bro. But I think that would be a good match. He's on a 5-year.
He can control the game. Yeah, he can. He's not good at defense, but that's basically all the players in the league right now. He can shoot a little better. Giannis won't have to worry about having the ball in his hands 24/7. He can pass all the oops. Giannis can play good defense. That's come on now. Mark Cuban can get some more pieces.
They need to trade for Porzingis, bro. Like, you know, I'm a Dallas.
But who wants him though? I mean, some teams would want him, but
somebody gonna have like a star that's gonna want to get out of town. Or when it comes to the NBA, you think things gonna stay the same, but things always shake up somehow. That's why we disappointed in Boston. They haven't made a move. We just hold to all that money. We ain't spending it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they need to trade for Porzingis. I know right now the market is kind of low end, but when I look at him, what we paying him, he's supposed to be another all-star, perennial all-star with Luka. You know what I'm saying? And I know due to injuries, he's just a starter. He's just like a good starter, you know. That's all, man. We need more out of you, bro. I think we're paying him to the max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true, man. Hey, Too Raw. Bro, they gave me a strike on one of my videos, bro.
Which one?
I released a video. It's called, you know, a woman named Michelle, I think, Pink.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, for what you think about it?
It was funny.
Bro, they gave me a violation on it, man. They took my video down. I got re-edit that whole thing.
What's your YouTube channel, bro? I'm gonna subscribe.
It's called Kid Trunks 44. KIDD. What's up?
What was it like? Was it a copyright strike or a community guideline strike?
Like they sound like I was being mean to her, but like stuff like that and stuff. Like,
oh my fucking god, man! You know what, man? This is on top of. You know what, man? Fuck you too, bro. Come on, man. Being mean. These motherfuckers, man. I hate these motherfuckers, man.
Hey, bro, LB, bro. The reason I fuck with you, bro, your passion about the topic, I match that shit because I'm only 24. I know I'm young. I'm trying to figure out when did this PC era come in, bro. You see what I'm saying? I be looking at some of my friends that I damn near cut off because we be talking, and these niggas be too damn fucking soft, bro. They be like a woman, like I ain't trying to get too political, but I'll say something, and they'd be like, "You can't judge, bro. A woman can do anything." I'm like, bro, no, like, no, she fucking can't. You know what I mean? There's limitations to everything. And it's just
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Y'all gotta understand. I'm unadulterated and I'm unapologetic about what I say. You know? And people don't like that. But you know what? Fuck you.
They took the video down because it might have hurt her feelings.
So I'm like, she deleted her YouTube. So I'm like, like all the shit they got on YouTube, and you gonna take my shit down. I only got like 7 views on it, but you can go take someone's video down that got like 2 million or something.
Oh, because they're getting AdSense from it. That's why. YouTube,
Yeah.
But you know what, man? God damn, man. You know what, man?
Yeah, that's why I stay out of. That's why I only talk sports and politics. And I state my objective opinion about what's going on. And
Yeah.
he be mean to me. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Hey, Kid Trunks, I'm trying to look you up, bro. I can't find you. I don't know if they set up.
I'm putting the link. I'm putting in the chat. Hey, it's on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook and my Facebook and Instagram. If you want to go see the video.
Put it up in the private chat, man.
Yeah, hold up. Let me get my shit.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream on that note. I got to take care of some business, so I appreciate y'all for coming on. Hey, make sure I go subscribe to Too Raw for TV. Too Raw for TV is under suspension right now, but he'll be back on Wednesday, I believe, right?
Yeah, about Wednesday.
Okay. If also Too Raw for TV, he will be doing videos on my platform whenever he gets ready to do so. So be on the lookout for that. All right.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, subscribe to my boy Too Raw TV and LB.
And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. We're well on our way to 1,057 more to go.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro. All right. Peace. All right. God bless.
Smash that like, hit the subscribe. This your boy. Scream at me. Oh!